I don't know. For me, going back to old punk stuff it's been really refreshing, to be honest.
That's great. I really like that. That's pretty cool. You've kind of ping ponged yourself backwards too, because you started with like your U2s, your new wave, and then you went to punk, then you went back to punk. Now you're back at new. Like,
yeah, I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. This is how I am with mouthwash. Do I want fresh breath really, or fuck it? Same thing. You never know.
I'm the same way. I go through a phase for like a month where I'm like, I gotta buy mouthwash, and after I finish that mouthwash, I'm like, I don't have to buy mouthwash again.
Yeah, my breath is great.
I buy like one bottle of Listerine every like 4 months. It's very inconsistent and horrible.
Yeah. You know what sucks is when you have to buy something weird on Amazon, but you forget to hit like buy once.
Yeah.
And then every month you're getting like some weird. Yeah, they get you. Fucking Bezos.
Imagine doing that with shoes. You just keep getting shoes, the same shoes every month. Terrible.
That'd be terrible.
Anyways, one last thing to kind of wrap up this whole segment that I wanted to ask you is, since we talked about going back and kind of reliving punk again and kind of at other times reliving new wave for you again, what albums of yours that you've written, do you find yourself revisiting more often? And kind of what is it about those specific ones that draws you back?
Oh, God, that's a good question, too. Look at you today, motherfucker. All these great questions. All right.
Thanks, brother.
I'm on to you. I'm always on the one that I just made. And I'm wearing it out to where I never want to hear it again and move on. It's like I have to get so sick of it that I want to record new music to get that out of my head. But there are, when things that you're proud of that get to be a few years old, tend to be you tend to really value them. Like it's funny, like you'll be, if you work on something you really like it or whatever, a couple of years right after you're like, that wasn't that good, but 10 years after you did it, you're like, that was pretty rad. It's like you find the charm in it being a little less mature than some of your other music, or you find the charm where it sits on a timeline of all the music you've done. So I spot treatment albums. Like I'll go back and listen to specific songs and go, wow, that was dope. This is a deep track, but I wonder if anyone smoked pot and listened to this song, because this is rad. That's just the thing I think about. And then I move on. But it's interesting. Like I'll pull up some deep tracks on some of the Blink albums, and it's just like, oh fuck, this shit's rad. It's just fast and riffy and angsty and I think about there's so few bands that it's not that there's a lot of punk bands now. I guess there's always going is in an interesting direction. It's like a pop punk band is now deciding to get dancey and bring in these dance beats, which electronic beats, you should. I think we need to, but but the way it is it's taking the angst out of what made that music special. So it gets dancey and cuter, but not they're not, no one's mad about anything. No one's screaming for change. Even Blink was screaming for change in the sense of where we all came out of broken homes. So we wanted to play really fast. We wanted to go skateboarding. We wanted to make fun of everyone around us. We wanted to make each other laugh really hard to forget all the bad shit that we were trying to erase out of our head. So it was a rebellion against, we weren't just, everything's great, so let's write a funny song with a dick joke in it. We were domestic issues, big time, kicked out of school, abuse and all this shit. So we're going to write a song that's really fucked up and funny and play it fast because we're angry inside, and then later on you kind of get caught up and you're like, oh shit, I didn't really think about wearing fucking that pink shirt with the flower in my hair because I thought it was funny. And now it's in Rolling Stone in Italy, and all these punk rock kids are going, what happened to your angst? You have flowers in your hair. And you're not
what happened
black.
To you?
Yeah. And so then you're kind of going, wow, we've become the thing that we despise. So we got to fix that. And At this point, by the way, I have no clue what I'm even fucking talking about. Just want to put that out there.
Hey, man, I'm just happy to listen. I'm just over here having a ball.
I'm happy anyone's listening, to be honest. This is good.
Well, a lot of people are in the chat. They've been watching this whole time. I felt like I had to get to just a few of their questions, too, before you go. Just rapid fire them if you'd like. But somebody asked pretty early on is, do you have like a Secret Machines movie in the works or anything like that?
We have stuff happening with Secret Machines, but I cannot talk about it here. Sorry.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Good that there's something in the works, though. That's great. Do you have some favorite shows / TV series to kill time?
You know what? I was having fun with a few different things over the pandemic holiday. But to kill time more than TV or film, you know what I've been listening to?
What?
There's this whole bunch of people on YouTube that just read off stories of people's encounters with Bigfoot. And it's the craziest. It's the craziest shit. Like, if any of these are real, it's like mind-blowing, but it seems like there's more of these than there are UFOs, and they have a whole bunch of material evidence, and. So I listen to these and try to find the pattern. I literally do exactly what I did when I got into UFOs when I was in junior high. You just try to soak up as much as you can, and you start to find congruencies. And I found some. It's wild, right? But so that's been my latest thing. And these, so you get, like, people just read these accounts. When I was a girl, and you're just listening to a voice, so you turn off the lights, you put in your AirPods, and I listen to this shit till like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God, my wife's like asleep and she has no idea. I'm like, oh my God. It's fun though. But scary stuff too. Like, I don't know. I'm so really fascinated now that I know, so much more about all this paranormal stuff. Not like I know everything by any means, but I am telling you, all this other shit is real. But how and what and this and that, I don't know all that stuff yet. But it just makes you nothing is weird. Like, after you've been down the roads I've been down, it's insane. I mean, there's a famous location the government's been studying for almost 20 years that's had every paranormal creature you can think of. That's there being monitored and captured by like operatives